College of Mount St. Vincent's a very small school. It's got a beautiful campus right on the Hudson River, right outside New York City. So academically, it's great. Our nursing program is incredible. Our business program is incredible. Our accounting, those are the three main majors we're known for. We also have teaching, which a lot of our players have. But the proximity to New York City, our scholarships for good academic students are very, very competitive. And the fact that we're going to have a brand new baseball field on campus, very, very soon. The new baseball facility is going to look like Fenway Park. It's going to be right off of campus. It's going to have the big green monster in left field, dugouts both sides, double barrel bullpens on both sides, batting cages. It's going to be a grass infield too, full grass facility, grass and dirt. But I'm excited about it. I'm new to the program. This will be my third year coaching here, so I've basically rebuilt the program from the ground up. One of the cool things about when I took the job was the fact that they were going to have that new stadium built, which has helped us bring in bigger classes to build the program, to develop the culture, and really start that winning mindset with the players. The culture right now is exactly how I want it to be. Right now, the team that I have is my team that I brought in. We have 2 seniors and 3 juniors, some guys that were from the program when I got here. But those guys have bought in fully. Actually, one of the seniors is a captain. But the culture is great. The way I run it, everybody wants to play Division I baseball. Everybody wants to play pro baseball. But the way I run the program is just that. If I was a Division I head coach, I would be doing the things that I'm doing with my team now, with the weight training and all the stuff. It's just that with the rules, we're not allowed to be around the team as much and be involved as much. But if you have the right guys and you've developed the right culture, those guys are doing the right things off the field. The big thing we speak about is, who you are off the field, not just who you are when you're at baseball practice with me. The culture on campus. Our team GPA has gone up every year since I've been there. We're well above a 3.0 GPA. And the guys are just doing the right things, the way they treat people, the way you approach people, the way you talk to people, the way you treat women, the way you treat your teachers. We put a high amount into that, making sure that these guys are prepared to go on and be successful in something else other than baseball when they graduate. Hustle, the number one thing is heart. You can't teach that. Want a guy that's going to work hard, that's going to play the game the right way. And that's what we stress, in our dugout, in our practices, is play the game the right way. What would someone think of you if they were watching us practice? And that's kind of like what I'm looking for when I'm going to a game. Obviously, for me to get to the point to want to come and watch a kid play, he's shown that he either has a talent in the video, which you can find on the website, or something he sent me, or something I saw at a tournament or a showcase or something like that. So his talent has brought me to watch him play. And I'm not looking. I'm not worried about failure either. The big thing is I want to see a kid fail. A lot of high school athletes, they think that they need to go 4 for 4 or get on the mound and strike everybody out. That's not what this is about. We're looking for the right guy that's going to compete. That obviously hoping his coaches say good things about him. But you're looking for a guy that's going to compete, going to work hard and go out there and go after it. His talent is there. Otherwise, we wouldn't be there. But yeah, I'd have to say that's the main thing. Looking for a guy who's competitive, with competitive at bats, competitive innings on the mound, and hopefully has success. But the big thing is I want to see tools. The tools that I see can help me develop him into the player that he's going to be with me for 4 years. It doesn't matter what he is now. It matters what he's going to be when he gets on the field for me. Right now, we don't have a stop to where we go. We go all over the country. I try to get the best players I possibly can, with the right mindsets. That when they come, they know they're buying into, the program that I'm developing. They want to be the change. They want to be the guys that are going to come in here and really, change where the program is now and where it's going. And that's the cool thing. So there really is I don't look for just one area. I look for the guy that fits us athletically, baseball-wise, and then when I get him on campus or I go out and see him, is he the right type of kid? The kid for us. Is he going to come here and work hard and compete? Yes, my first year we went to Florida for a week, a little over a week, during spring break. Last year our spring break kind of shifted, so we got thrown a curveball. So we went to Virginia for a weekend, for a 3-day weekend, then we went to Maryland for another 3-day weekend. So we did 2 separate trips last year. This year we're going to Florida again for 8 days. current recruiting needs right now, we're looking to commit one more pitcher for the 2019 class. It's been a very successful class for us. I think we've built our name up in the area. We've built our name up, around the recruiting scene, and we have made, a lot of improvements statistically. Our record didn't change from my first year, but we started all freshmen, So with that, we brought in a lot of guys that have had some success, where the numbers rose and there was a lot of good things that happened, but it also led to us having another strong recruiting class. But it's going to be smaller because the first year we brought in 30 guys. Last year I think we brought in 23, and combined between JV and varsity, there weren't that many spots left to offer. So I think this year we've got 9 guys coming in already, and that's really it. But we're still open to bringing guys in for JV. Which is good, which is always a bear, and not everybody wants to play JV baseball. Once they hear it, it's very difficult. But the big thing for us is, I'm at the practices. I'm involved more where I don't know how other teams do it, so I can't speak on that. But how we do it is it's one program. My job is to make sure that these players, having success in school, and being the right guys, but also making sure they develop as baseball players. So it's not like you get put on the back burner with us at the JV level. We're developing you and trying to push you to the varsity level. Now it's up to you how far you take that, and earn that position. I want competitive. I want guys that are competitive. Practices are competitive, and I want the JV program to be that. Where the guys feel a little bit on the varsity team, where they're being challenged, they're being pushed by the guys underneath them.